Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me, Sarah, and today I'm going to be talking about how to repair your skin barrier, but in a simple and affordable way. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. So my channel is just a mix of skincare, lifestyle. I love being able to share my personal experiences and knowledge to help anyone out there who may be struggling. So if you haven't already, please make sure to check that description box down below and hit that subscribe button. I got my notes, so I got all these notes here because I feel like this is a really important topic, especially if you are currently struggling with your skin, if you're breaking out, if you just notice a lot of redness or irritation. I really hope that this video helps you. I've watched multiple videos, I've seen different articles, and what didn't sit right with me is people or skinfluencers or whoever out there just making it seem like you have to spend a ton of money in order to just repair your barrier. And I speak from experience. You know, my barrier used to be shot. Like, it was so damaged at the beginning of my skincare journey or my acne journey, and I had no idea what a barrier was. I didn't know why it was important, and I had to figure it out myself how to repair my own barrier, and I just want to share that with y'all. I want to go over what your skin barrier is, how to know when your skin barrier is impaired, some possible causes of why you're seeing an impaired barrier, and how to avoid it from happening in the first place. So what is your skin barrier? So your skin barrier is commonly referred to as the acid mantle. So the pH of our skin is slightly acidic, so that's what helps keep it healthy and clear. Our skin barrier is exactly what it sounds like. So it's a barrier. It helps keep us protected, it helps keep us hydrated and just healthy and performing the way it's supposed to be functioning. I don't want to go super in depth with it because I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not a scientist in that aspect. But if you check out Dr. Dre's video, I love Dr. Dre. If you get a chance, make sure to subscribe to her as well. She has really useful content and she posts a lot. Like, she's very frequent with her posting on YouTube and she's always delivering such great content. So I'm gonna go ahead and link the video down below and her channel. So just make sure to check her out. She's really awesome. So how to know when your skin barrier is impaired. Common symptoms when it comes to an impaired barrier are redness, peeling, irritation. If you apply products to your skin, you may notice like a burning or a stinging sensation. That is all signs that your barrier is impaired. You may experience like itching or some type of discomfort and you're not sure why, especially if you've used the same products over time and you're like, this has never happened to me before. So that's a sign that maybe your skin barrier does need some healing and it just needs to repair a little bit. What are some possible causes of your impaired barrier? So this is something I wish I knew back in the day before I super sensitized my skin, before I damaged my skin. The most obvious cause I feel everyone can relate to is weather. So if you are living in a really cold region or if it's winter time, you already know your skin feeling a lot drier compared to summertime when you're sweating a lot or it's not as cold. So that's a really common cause for an impaired barrier. Another cause is over cleansing. So this is something I am pretty guilty of back in the day at the beginning of my skincare journey. And I'm gonna link all related videos and stuff like that so you can check out my journey down below in my description. I practiced a lot of harmful skincare habits when I didn't know anything about skincare at the very beginning. That can definitely cause some damage to your barrier. That can really strip your skin and make it drier than it needs to be. And I never moisturized, so that's just an added bonus on top of how harmful my skincare was back in the day. It's not necessary for you to cleanse more than twice a day. Even twice a day I feel is a bit much, but it depends on your skin. If that's what works for you, stick to it. Everyone's skin is different, everyone's skin is unique, and whatever works for you, stick to it. I only cleanse once a day. I only cleanse at night. In the morning I just rinse my face with cold or lukewarm water and then I moisturize and SPF right after. So I really don't do much in the morning. I keep it very simple and I mostly focus on protecting my skin from the UV rays. Another possible cause is fragrance. I also have eczema prone skin, especially on my hands because I'm always washing my hands. I'm always using hand sanitizer. So if your skincare has fragrance, you might want to cut that out and opt for the fragrance-free options. There's really no need for you to have fragrance in skincare anyway. If you are having inflammation or sensitivity or redness and you're noticing these symptoms on your face, then I would recommend cut out that fragrance and opt for the fragrance free and see if that helps you. Another possible cause that I am also guilty of is too many products. You're using way too many products, way too many ingredients all at once. Separate it, alternate your days. That's what I like to do. So there are some days where I really don't use any actives in my skincare. I just opt for like the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser, and then I moisturize right after. That is all that I do. Or sometimes I'll use the Panoxyl, which is awesome. I love that facial cleanser. Both of them actually. And I have a review on them if you want to check it out. I'll also link everything down below. Some days I'll use that, and the other days I'll opt for more gentle and soothing skincare. And that's just what seems to work best for me. So how to avoid your barrier from becoming impaired. You just really want to cleanse once a day, twice a day max. You really don't need to do it more than that. It's just not necessary. You also want to make sure the temperature of your water is not scalding hot. You don't need to make sure it's burning your skin. Just use cold or lukewarm water and that'll do the trick for cleansing. You also want to opt for a gentle cleanser. So if your skin is really having like a lot of redness, a lot of peeling, and it burns with anything that touches it, it is really damaged, and you want to be as gentle as possible, because if you're not, you can cause more damage and the problem's just going to get worse. So give your skin a break. Take a break from the active ingredients, the retinol, the AHAs, BHAs, whatever it is. Don't use that in your skincare until you start to notice your barrier healing. And when those symptoms start to lessen and die down and you don't really notice those problems anymore, then you can opt and reincorporate those active ingredients back into your routine. Some days I use a CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser, sometimes more than I do the Panoxyl, and that's what works for me. You really have to be open to adjusting your skincare routine depending on how your skin is feeling, if it's okay, and if you feel like it's ready to have those active ingredients back on. You also want to avoid scrubbing your face. I know overexfoliation is a common thing. You don't need super like a lot of chemical lactic acid, glycolic acid exfoliation on top of like a physical scrub. Like, that is ridiculous. You don't need to be doing that twice a day either. Take a break from it. You don't need to be scrubbing your skin that hard. Honestly, the biggest and best tip I can give anybody when it comes to an impaired barrier is to simplify your routine. In the morning, I really don't do much. I keep it to a minimum. At nighttime, I still keep it to a minimum. I keep it very simple. Your skin does not require a ton of products, and it's easier to weed out what's causing that irritation in the first place if you only have 2 or 3 products that you're using. At night, I really only use 2 or 3 skincare products, and that's it. I really don't do much more than that. And that's actually what has helped my skin the most. Alright, that was basically it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was informative, and I just really wanted to share how I was able to repair my barrier, in addition to Dr. Dre's advice, which I felt was really helpful for anybody who may be struggling right now. Repairing your barrier doesn't have to be super expensive. It's actually a really simple and effective method. Just keep it as simple as you want and you'll start to notice results with your skin. Just make sure you are moisturizing and you're protecting it and you're letting it heal before trying to go back in with the actives. If you haven't already, please make sure to check the description down below. I have a lot of useful information, a lot of resources for y'all to be able to take a look at. And stay tuned, I post every single Monday.